Singapore, a self-employed man forcibly pulled out the GPS device on a bicycle after the cyclist had hit his Porsche car to alert him of his presence. Tan Kar Chun's son was actually driving the car when it overtook four cyclists from the right along Loyang Avenue, including 19-year-old Kenneth Chia Yong Chin. The son then tried to filter back to the leftmost lane, cutting into Mr. Chia's path. Mr. Chia, worried the sports utility vehicle might collide into him, tapped it on the front hood, Deputy Public Prosecutor Kong Kui Fu said of the October 8, 2016 incident in a state court on Thursday, November 16. An irate Tan, 50, wound down the front passenger window, shouted at Mr. Chia and asked why he had hit his car. He then asked the cyclist to stop after the traffic junction. During their row, Mr. Chia asked Tan what he wanted. Tan responded by grabbing the GPS from its bracket on the bicycle handlebar and throwing it on the floor. The damage to the mounting bracket amounted to $46. In mitigation, Tan's lawyer Kwa Bai-chi said Mr. Chia's loud banging of the Porsche had provoked her client, who had acted on impulse. She also said both sides had resolved the matter at the scene, with Mr. Chia apologizing to Tan. Little did he know that despite this, the victim subsequently lodged a police report, she added. Tan, a first-time offender, had fully compensated Mr. Chia, she said. Ms. Kwa asked for a $100 to be imposed against the $2,000 fine sought by the prosecutor. Tan was fined $1,000, after he pleaded guilty to committing mischief. A second charge of pushing Mr. Chia on the chest was considered during his sentencing. Tan could have been jailed up to 1 year and/or fined for mischief.